Ooh, Totoro. We have one game. I remember that game. That was a tough one. Good luck to you, Totoro. Let's play another Sicilian. Do I think chess base is overrated when you can use Lichess study? I don't think chess base is overrated necessarily. I've used chess base for many, many years. That was kind of the primary tool for quite a while prior to sites like Lichess coming around. But I would say chess base is probably overkill for most people. Even for me as a title player, like I can pretty much do everything I need to do using free resources and as far as self-analysis, that is. Again, the Lichess study tool is basically many aspects that make chess base great, but without some of the unnecessary bells and whistles. I think I can take this pawn. I think Totoro might be bluffing here. We're going to find out. H4 is a thing, but I just don't see where the compensation's coming here. Ivanchuk seems to love it. Oh, yeah, I do see Ivanchuk using chess base a lot in his videos. Shout out to Vasily Ivanchuk. Okay, queen d3 is trying to castle. I'm thinking bishop g5 here. Maybe induce g3. Also, there's the problem on f2 as well. So maybe I just develop. Maybe I just play bishop e6. I'm expecting g3 here. Seems difficult for white to coordinate otherwise. I have a Sveshnikov-like setup here with white having the knight on d5, but being up the pawn, having the two bishops, I really like this. I think this is looking great. Oh, you guys like the board? Yeah, I wasn't sure. This board is controversial. Some love it. Some are like, John, what are you doing? Why in the world would you use this board? I'm a fan, personally. All right, let's go here. It's the denim, it's the distressed denim board. Okay, so white's not castling, at least not now. Okay, let's go g6. King g7, maybe h5 later. Again, I get the sense white kind of has to play g3, f4. I don't see really how you're going to play around the dark square bishop otherwise. But you never know. Maybe white gets creative, something like this. Knight d2. Okay. Angling for knight f3. All right, let's go king g7. Maybe rook c8 here. Still trying to be vigilant for tactics, but I think I've got things covered for the moment. Yeah, I know. Sergey's questions they do sound like bot-generated questions, don't they? Okay, h5. I think it might be time for h5. I like the look of this move. It's just a helpful move. Make sure the rook is not attacking h7 at all times. Gain a little space. How do you know when you can afford to give up the bishop pair versus when you try to keep them? Yeah. Obviously, the stock answer there would be that it's situation dependent. It can be hard to know sometimes. Absolutely. I think I'm going to go back now. Try for knight e7, probably. Try to swap. Oh, did I give the pawn back? I just foolishly gave the pawn back. Okay, but I have a big time edge. Also, a2 might be hanging in some cases. Ooh. He says, I know you're giving the pawn back, but I don't really care, John. I'm going for your king. I think there's a few things I could do against this, though. Take, bishop f5 for one thing. But also taking looks pretty okay. Let's take here first. Play to trade. Just going to try to send my king out of here somehow. Ah, it's a draw. I didn't realize that was a perpetual. I thought I had I actually took away the one square that I could do for a perpetual. GG, Totoro. That was actually a really bad decision by me to play queen g8. I probably should have gone here right away. I mean, it's kind of weird because this is actually like not even really a threat now that I think about it. It's just one of those moves that looks scary, but I would just go king g8 at that point. I think I could even play a6 here to guard the pawn. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. This could be dangerous. Okay. Yeah, because now there's two threats here. So maybe I should do something towards my king, but what to play? I mean, the engine suggests queen a5. That's a funny move. That's cold-blooded. Send the queen to the opposite side of the board and just threaten this pawn, I think is the point. Yeah, it's going to say the same line, but in this case, if white goes rook f5, I just take, and I'm defending here, which is really convenient. Then I can play king e7, and I'm just escaping. Okay, queen a5 was not on my radar. Okay, queen f6, though, I definitely should have found. I'm pretty disappointed in myself that I didn't find some clean defense here. Because that felt pretty desperate by Totoro. But interesting. You know, with time dwindling for both sides, interesting. Thank you for the game. Good game. What about this one? This is another version of this I was thinking about. That is also good, apparently. And if here, probably... just queen g5. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it never really felt like white had full compensation for the pawn, but Totoro, to Totoro's credit, made it interesting at the end. And it's better to play with the initiative than defend in the final moments. Thanks for the game.